Hi guys, welcome back to GeminiGlitters channel. Today I'm going to do a what is about to happen pick a card. So those of you who watch my channel or have been here, I do Gemini readings, but I feel like kind of switching it up a little bit and doing a pick a card. I'm only gonna do 2 piles, as I know most of the time there's 3, but I'm hoping just to kind of see and feel how this works for me. So I'm gonna give you 2 options, 2 things to choose from, either pile 1 or pile 2. Okay, yeah, so this topic is what is about to happen, and yeah, hopefully you guys can get some clarity and or guidance. Okay, I'm also trying to figure out, if you can't tell, maybe like an intro, because like nothing special, but I feel like I'm so used to just saying the usual, which is just for like the Gemini collective, so bear with me. I know it's the intro was a bit awkward. Okay, so we have this powder. It's the loose powder. It's like a pink powder, like a loose face powder, but it's like kind of pink. And then we have this like powdered brush. So pile 1, I'm sorry guys if you guys see my dog. Pile 1's gonna be the like loose pink powder, and pile 2 is going to be the powder brush. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple of seconds. Okay, let's go ahead and start with pile 1. What is about to happen for pile 1? Well, we'll call it the pink loose powder pile, but yeah, you guys get it. Pile 1. The Knight of Swords. Okay. So that could be the communication. 10 of Pentacles at the top. There might be someone here that wants to communicate to you, but they've been quiet. The Hermit. Yeah, they may want to give to you. They may want to maybe now flip the role, is what I'm getting. They may want to speak their truth. Right under that one was the Ace of Swords. They may want to communicate something. So this could be a air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Does not have to be. You can also be the air sign. Yeah, there's a lot of thinking here too. There's a lot of energy of like, there is some energy of wanting to bring grounding, okay? Something to do with like stability, right? Because we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles. Maybe this person could also now have to be able to flip the role. You know, maybe in the past you could have been the giver. Now this person wants to be, you know, someone that's generous or has to give of some sort. Yeah, the color blue could be very significant. So maybe something to do with your throat chakra, okay? Possibly for some of you, your intuition, so something to do with like your third eye. Very listen closely to your intuition. Yeah, the 8 of Cups. This could have been a person that you had to walk away from. This person could have walked away from you, and or both. So it could have been both of you who just had to. As I'm saying that, I don't know why I'm getting something about circumstances. So loose pink powder, pile 1, pile, there's something here about you left this behind, or this person left you behind, okay? Yeah, you know, it's crazy how I'm getting like the imagery in the original like Rider-Waite like illustration. In the 8 of Cups, the Rider-Waite Tarot, it's someone that looks a bit sad, walking away from the 8 Cups. So this person definitely could have felt the disconnect heavier than maybe you think. Yeah, maybe you thought you knew how this person felt, okay? Yeah, like maybe this person didn't show like how they actually did feel. Yeah, maybe they were focused elsewhere is what I'm getting. So what is about to happen for my loose pink powder pile? The 9 of Swords. This person's up in their head thinking about how to come towards you. Now, let me see. Give me a little more on that 8 of Cups, Spirit. The 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. So this person might be more nurturing now. Yeah, they may have some sort of independence as well. I am getting this person, there's something to do with balance, because notice how there's like a little bit of air, there's earth, now there's water. It's like this person may have had not much to give, pentacle wise, emotion wise, maybe even like with their words. Okay, maybe they were not somebody, I'm getting something about words of affirmation. Maybe you're somebody who's about words of affirmation and this person wasn't. Okay. Also, if you guys hear my dog and his little collar makes noise, so just excuse that. Yeah, it's like this person wants to give you a solid cup. Maybe this person had to walk away from a lot of things, and one of these cups had to do with you. Okay? I don't know, it's just as I was gonna start to get more cards, look what's here, the King of Cups. So it's like this person, it's like they want to be like the Two of Cups, even though the Two of Cups is not here. Where did I just see the Two of Cups actually? Oh, I think it actually was on this deck that I'm using as of right now, where I seen that Two of Cups. Yeah, which is like equally giving and taking from each other. It's like reciprocal, right? Yeah, they could have had a Tower moment here with a Tower card, with a King of Pentacles and a King of Wands. these are both masculine type of energies, but I mean, it doesn't matter. There could have been like maybe some family members or maybe some friends. This could be third party, because the way this came out, it's like there could have been, take it as it resonates. It may not resonate for all of you, but there could have been a tower moment, and it had to do with two people, maybe like in the middle, or they put this person in the middle of a situation. Like, you know that expression when people say like, I felt like I was in the middle? Last Scorpio season could have been significant for you or this person. I feel like it's more so this person, but take it as it resonates. Yeah, for some of you, now take this as it resonates, they could have had a tower moment with a father, or something to do with their father figure. So what is this person? Tell me more about this person. Queen of Wands. Is this how they're viewing you? Yeah, I feel like this is how they're viewing you. They view you as somebody who is, some of you guys could have a fire sign placement, okay? I'm getting Leo Venus possibly, okay? But you don't have to be. You could just embody, like, I feel like even not you know, describing the Queen of Wands as like, you know, the typical meaning being a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like you could just embody this energy where this person finds you very attractive. This person, it may even feel like they can't pinpoint, like they can't describe you. You're, I know this may sound a little bit cheesy, but it's like they may find you indescribable, like you're unique to them, right? 12 as I was saying that. I'm hearing something about you have my head up in the clouds. Something about clouds or a cloudy day could also be significant, because there is some clouds on here, and that's what it made me think. Yeah, something about the night sky. I really feel like earlier with the Hermit card coming out, like I said, this person is like transforming. They are up in their head with, like I said earlier, with the 9 of Swords, but I really don't feel like it's gonna last much longer. This person's throat chakra could be opening up. The Hanged Man. Yeah, it's like gaining new perspectives. You're gonna gain a new perspective on this person. This, I feel like, I mean, because, you know, this reading is about what is about to happen. I feel like what is about to happen for my loose pink powder pile 1 pile. You're about to see someone that you had to walk away from, or this person walked away from you. A new perspective about them. A new them. I'm hearing like, intuitively I'm getting like a new me, and it sounds like excited, kind of like when you like, you know, when you express something with a lot of like emotion behind it. They taught us at school with like an exclamation mark. So something about like this person feeling like they're a different person, they've changed. What else about this person for my loose pink powder pile? Yeah, the moon came out reverse. It's like this person doesn't want to hide things anymore. This person could have felt things that they didn't before, because the moon upright is like things that you feel or that you don't feel actually, because it's like hidden sometimes. It's like really it could talk about like it being buried, like buried. I was just gonna say buried alive. Yeah. So this person, that expression, I didn't say it for no reason. Apparently, when you think of like buried alive, it's making me think like emotions wise, like if we're talking about emotions that are buried, but if you dig and dig and dig, you'll eventually see how they're still kind of alive. Any more about this person? Yeah, the Ace of Wands. This person wants to like bring in an opportunity. Now this is like spirit's energy, right? Like this talks about like source, spirit giving you like an opportunity. So you could be getting like a chance with this person. That's what's about to happen. Someone here that was not this before. Yeah. So let's see if I could get any from my... Wow. And as I was just gonna pull out these cards, these like love oracles, look what's here on top, the death card. So Scorpio season, wow, and then under that is another Scorpio card, the Tower. Scorpio season could definitely be significant, which we are in the endings of August pretty much. What's today? I believe today is August 26th. We're about to end this month, September, October. Scorpio season starts in the middle of October-ish. Yeah, like the middle to the middle of November. So October, November could definitely be significant here. Give me some messages from this person, from this love oracle spirit. Girl talk. Time with friends, moving on. Happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Yeah, so some of you guys may have taken time with friends right when you moved on. You've been single, or you had to be single. I feel like, I'm gonna ask Spirit, but I really do feel like this is someone that it's like a long time ago type of person. Living in the moment, having fun. Yeah, so maybe you had to like take you time, like girl time, in order to heal from this person. Okay, let's see. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear/ego issues, and jealousy. Yeah, there could have been a lot of heavy energies, because I'm getting like, again, that posture in the Eight of Cups, where it's like, it's not easy, right? There is this energy of like, okay, I'm looking forward, but there's a lot of cups filled with all kinds of emotions and love and feelings that I had to let go of. Yeah, look what this says. It says, not passion, mirror. It says, mirroring each other's self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So this person definitely could have, you guys could have married each other in some way. And yeah, relationships reflect our wounds. So relationships we have with, even outside of like romantic relationships, right? They reflect a part of us in some way. I feel like this person's had to reflect on things that maybe they didn't see before. Yeah, it says passion. No wonder I said passion earlier when I was looking at the mirror card, or reading the mirror card. It says incense. Okay, I can't really read that word, but it says, I think it says intense or insane chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. Yeah, this person and you still have passion. But it's not just that, it's also like a lot of love. It's like emotions with for each other. Now with the Ace of Wands, another thing I'm getting, because right now I was just looking at this Ace of Wands. Some of you guys may get this person going, if you know what I mean. You get them like a rock, you know what I mean. Yeah, let's see what else I can get. Sometimes I really don't know how to describe certain things that are 18 plus without like YouTube coming for my channel. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. This is paradise. Yeah, so it's like you and this person are getting expansion in this connection. Yeah, look. Camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past and make memories. Yeah, this could have been a relationship where you really felt like there was not enough. You know, you could have grown frustrated with this person. They could have been somebody who sabotaged this connection between you guys. They could have had fears of, you know, being like emotionally vulnerable, ego issues. But I feel like this person is learning from the past. They want to make new memories is what I'm getting. Let me see if I could get more messages from this handwritten deck. Give me a message from this person to my loose pink powder pile. Baby girl. And this card is pink, and this pile was loose setting powder, and it's pink. So something to do with a baby girl. We belong together. Yeah, the color pink is significant. Maybe you have a baby girl. This person has a baby girl. I don't know why I'm wanting to say this may not be for all of you. You know, let me get some cards, okay? Let me get some cards. What is this baby girl? What is this pink color baby girl energy? Okay. Would you look at that? 10 of Pentacles, yeah. Which talks about family. I had to pause for a moment. Yeah, you guys could be mending a family. Okay, so maybe you have a child, this person has a child, or you could make a child. Okay? Just saying, don't shoot the messenger. You could make a baby girl, possibly. You could make a baby. Wow, 4 of Wands. For some of you, I'm gonna try to hop off this pile so I can get into the next one, but you guys, with this 4 of Wands here, right after that 10 of Pentacles, for some of you, not saying this is for all of you, okay? It's gonna vary, you know, obviously, because there's not just one person watching this. You could either be at an event. This could be, 4 of Wands talks about a celebration, a ceremony. it could talk about like a wedding, an engagement. Doesn't have to be yours specifically. It could be one that you go to, and this baby girl could be made. This baby. Okay. So be careful. Anything else with the baby girl card? The Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. And when I asked about the baby girl, last messages, just to be a little nosy, because I know some of you guys might be nosy on what that is, or be like intrigued. Some of you guys, I'm getting you may stand on business with something. There could be something that you're really gonna like stand on. Okay, like you're really gonna like let this person know about something, and you're like very you're standing strong on whatever it is that you're saying, okay? Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, the Six of Cups. Yeah, there's something you're gonna be telling this person. For a few of you, this is not gonna resonate for all of you. If maybe you don't have a baby girl, like I said, right? Because either it could be that this person has a baby girl or has like a daughter or a baby. You could be telling this person something, and you're standing. I don't want to say stubborn, because the Four of Pentacles is kind of like somebody that's like, you know, in the original tarot, it's like somebody like sitting there and they won't move, right? They're like standing, like they're being like on, they're sitting on what they're sitting, and they're like standing on business, right? I know I keep saying that, but I don't know how else to phrase it. There's something here where it has to do with maybe memories or something about the past, and you could be telling this person about this. Yeah, like you're really gonna be strong. You're gonna really voice yourself on what it is that you're telling this person. I know we're already like, okay, let's see. Any other message from this? You make me happy. Yeah, and it came out pink again, and there's like many colors here. So you make this person happy. Okay, so this is what's about to happen. You've seen a whole new side of someone here. Do we leave it at that? Do we leave this pile at that, Spirit? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, okay? So that is my loose setting powder pink, well, loose powder pile, which is pile 1. Now let's move on to pile 2. So now we're gonna get into pile 2, which is my powder brush pile. If you chose the powder brush, let's get into it. Let's see. Wow, those of you who chose this pile, I was talking about in the other pile 1, about the 2 of Cups, and it actually, I guess it was on this deck that it was on, not the, so there could be a message of some sort. Okay, let's see. So what is about to happen for my powder brush pile number 2? It's a devil. Okay, so Capricorn energy. More. The 9 of Swords. The World. So someone here, an energy here, I don't know if this is you or a person connected to you as of yet, we're gonna see, may have ended a cycle that was very heavy. They could have had a lot of things attached to them, maybe codependencies, addictions for a few of you. I know this sounds a bit heavy, but it could have been that they had like an entity attached to them, or like a darker energy around them. Let's see. The 4 of Wands, which came out in pile 1. I know sometimes like pick-a cards can almost feel like it's like a collective reading. Like, you know, if you choose more than one pile, it could feel like, you know, pretty much either half or the whole reading was like for you. Yeah, 4 of Wands. There's something here with a ceremony, a celebration, a marriage. The Tower card. There could be some kind of truth in the month of November. Scorpio season could be significant here. Some kind of truth. Okay, I know the Tower energy could be seen as kind of like bad, but this could be like some kind of truth, kind of like a moment where you get some kind of clarity, because the Tower card can feel very heavy, but it does bring you clarity, right? About something here. This could be you hearing about either a couple, right? Or you're at a ceremony and you get the truth about something. Give me more. What's about to happen for my powder brush pile? Yeah, the 3 of Pentacles, the Moon card. You could be hearing about some kind of... I feel like this is something to do with 2 people that you're going to hear about. Some kind of truth, something that was hidden, or you couldn't really pinpoint or put your finger on what it was, or something you could have felt you couldn't explain. Give me more for this pile. Yeah, about something deceptive. Maybe you hear about someone being deceptive. Maybe about two people being deceptive to each other. Or something kind of like malicious happening between two people. I'm getting something about a ceremony. So for this pile, I'm getting this more strongly than pile, the loose pink powder pile, which is pile 1. Something about a ceremony. So if you get invited to some kind of ceremony or some kind of like party or get together during Scorpio season, which actually someone just sent me like new things that they have for Halloween, like costumes. I think it was like a scream mask, and it was like glittery. I guess it's like new at Walmart. So something to do with Halloween, right? Because Scorpio season is during Halloween. So something could be mysterious. Something could be like, what? Like, I'm getting like WTF, like a, what the FUCK moment. Yeah, maybe a mask is significant. So yeah, as I was saying, if you get invited to something for, maybe if it doesn't have to be for Halloween, but if it is for Halloween, I want to say, and I'm feeling guided to tell you guys to go. Let me see, what else? What else about this 4 of Wands spirit? Okay, I'm getting to change deck. Okay, let's see. What about this 4 of Wands from my powder brush pile? Excuse me. Yeah, the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. The King of Swords and the Queen of Cups, very different energies. One's very emotional, very can be very nurturing, very open with emotions, while the King of Swords is like more logical, down to the facts, wants to be logical, more mind than heart. So this could be like a 2 people you hear about. It could have to do with like whoever, because the 4 of Wands is seen as like, could be like when you're celebrating a marriage, an engagement, but this could have something to do with like between 2 people. It doesn't have to be a couple, like a romantic couple, but it can be. But I feel like they are not compatible. There could be like quite a bit of differences between them. Yeah, the 7 of Swords again. Something's deceptive here. I feel like you're going to find out about something here. The Fool card, which is like a new beginning, starting from, it's the Fool's journey, starting from like literally like from scratch. So, for some of you, going back to this card, I just got this download. For some of you, maybe you may go outside, or you may go around an area or a table. You know, like when you go to a party, there's always like an area or a table. You know, whether it's outside or in like a home where it's more isolated. So you may go out for maybe like to get some air, or for a smoke break, or maybe to talk, or and I'm getting, you may hear, someone may tell you about this. It feels almost like I'm wanting to say, like in Spanish you say chisme, right? Which is another, it's basically the word for gossip, for tea, like we call it now. So there could be something here about you getting information, but I don't feel like this is you eavesdropping. It like comes to you. You get told something. Does it have to do with this like devil energy, 9 of Swords? The High Priestess, you will know. Your intuition's gonna know. Yeah, the High Priestess energy is kind of reminding me right now, for like this specific reading right now, these messages, of Halloween. Because when we think of Halloween, we think of like tarot cards, which some people, you know, associate like this as like the dark energy. We think of like spooky stories and I don't know, maybe even conspiracy theories. So there's something here about you're gonna know, like there's something here about your intuition, your mystical gifts. You're gonna know. I'm getting, you're gonna know. I'm also getting something, I know on TikTok, like for those of you who remember this, there is like this one audio you can use for like any kind of like video, and it was like, they're not gonna know, they're gonna know, they're not gonna know. So there's something here where maybe some people think you won't know, but like you're the High Priestess, so you will know. The letter J could be significant. Give me more about this energy here for my powder brush pile. What else do I need to know? Yeah, the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups. This could have something to do with you and someone else. Someone may come to tell you that I don't feel like this is someone telling you. I mean, let me rephrase that. I don't feel like this is someone coming to actually tell you they want a reciprocated energy, like a give and take. I feel like this is you hearing, being told that someone that you used to be connected to wants this Two of Cups with you. And it's like there's something here about starting fresh, starting new, because there's been a lot of heavy energy that has happened. Scorpio energy is very significant, which Scorpio, you know, like even in tarot, and even like that, not even just like as the zodiac sign itself, is known for like that heavy transformation, rebirthing energy. So there's something here about, yeah, you and another person. This doesn't have to be romantic, by the way. but it does feel like it can be. It could even be someone where you had there was romantic feelings, there was romantic energy, but you know, it never like maybe got off the ground. There could have been a lot that happened. Yeah, and the death card, it's like something transforming, and I feel like Scorpio season's very significant. Give me more. What is this person? What is this energy's intentions towards my powder brush pile? It's something here that brings you balance. Yeah, but it's been a long time coming, because to get to the temperance energy when it comes to a relationship within yourself, this is like peace, sanity, on a whole other level. So for some of you, I feel like this is a long time coming. See, let's isolate from everyone. And I didn't even use, this is like the first card I just saw before even trying to get some messages. And what did I say earlier about the message of like, you may go out to take like a smoke break, or I see you being in an area where there's there's not a big crowd, and this is where you get told, right, the gossip or the tea or the update on something. Because think about it, guys, like even not just in movies, but like when you go to a party, there's always like that moment where someone wants to catch up, and it's always like when there's not like a big crowd, it's always like outside or in a table that's empty. There's always like that little moment to like socialize in a more private way. So there's something here about let's isolate from everyone. So someone could be telling you like, hey, now that I've caught you on by yourself, well, no, not in that way, but like, you know, now that we are more isolated from the crowd, let me tell you something. Okay, let's see. Let's get more messages. I want to move things forward. Yeah, it's like this person, this energy, it wants to move things forward. Now, who is this person who wants to maybe, who is going to tell you? I feel like it's a group of people. Could be an earth sign, a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Yeah, it's been a long, because look at the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, you could send, like for example, you could send the Knight of Pentacles to go pay your bill, or to go send a message to someone, or to go send a letter. And the Knight of Pentacles is going to take its sweet time, but it's stable, it's honest, it's grounded. So whoever is telling you, male, female, does not matter. This person has like, they're not just blurting out like gossip or random words. They're telling you something that has been kind of like a long time coming. Yeah, it's been a long time coming for them to tell you something. What else? What else about, let me see, what else about this Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, see, this Knight of Wands, sorry, I knocked over the mic. Let me fix it. this Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups, this person could be giving you a message about, again, two people. Doesn't have to be a couple, but maybe a third party situation that happened, and it involves someone that was not loyal, maybe inconsistent, maybe a little bit of a hoe, if I'm being honest. Yeah, maybe someone that was like very charming or something. But it wasn't like consistent. It may have just been very physical between these two people, but whatever this earth sign energy is going to be telling you, it has to do with a connection. But it's like, how do you have, an equal give and take with the Knight of Wands energy? It's just, I mean, you can in some way, but it's not gonna last long. It's gonna be like, one moment I'm fair, and the next one you may not even be able to catch me or be able to find me. Yeah. And I feel like this is something, because look at that, 8 of Cups, that you had to walk away from. Or that this person actually walked away from. No, I actually feel like this is you that had to walk away. I feel like because when you left, you may have had a lot of emotional baggage, a lot of emotions. Yeah, because look at that. It just... Thank you for the confirmation, spiritual guides. This 5 of Wands talks about conflict, talks about drama, talks about being petty. So you could have had to walk away even though there was a lot of emotions. Maybe something to do with a lot of sweet memories, because this looks like sweet bread, coffee. Because there was a lot of drama. And you may not have wanted to, you didn't want to be involved in this. Because in a 5 of Wands, it's not like good debate or like good argument. It's like never ending. Like everyone's just, there's not going to be a solution with the 5 of Wands energy. Yeah. So there could have been something here about you needing to walk away even though there was a lot of love and emotion. Something about, again, sweet energy. Because there could have been drama. Now, I am wanting to give this message. Take it if it resonates, leave it out if it doesn't. For some of you, if this is maybe... No, I don't feel that. Spirit was just no. I was going to say, I feel like for some of you, maybe this energy has already happened. Okay, you've already maybe gone to a ceremony or to a party, but no, I feel like this is upcoming. Yeah, this is upcoming energy. Let's see. Give me messages from this love oracle for my powder brush pile 2. Says mirroring each other's self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So there could have been something, I don't know why for this one, unlike pile 1, they got this card too, but I'm getting a different message for this one. There's something here where this person had to look at themselves in the mirror, whereas in pile 1 I was getting something about mirroring each other. For this one, I feel like this person had to look at themselves. So a little bit same card, but a little bit of a different message here. Let's see what else for my pile 2. sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Yeah, there's something here about I'm getting intrigued to the word watch, so maybe this person that comes and tells you this has been maybe like I don't want to say it in that way, not like keeping an eye on you or like a spying way, but maybe like watching you at the party. Okay, maybe this person has glasses or of some kind, or you may have glasses. This person may be watching, you know, like sometimes like you want to catch someone in like a moment, right, when everyone's maybe eating or busy, or some moment at the party to kind of like talk to them and catch up and or tell them something, right? So this person could be watching you before to maybe kind of see what your vibe is before sitting down to talk to you. And it says sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. This card reminds me of the Tower. So the Tower, talks about sudden changes, shocking news, epiphanies, upheaval, transformation. So there's something here where you're like, what? It's a what the F moment. So pile 2, what's about to happen is you get told some what the fuck information. I just cussed. Oops. Hopefully YouTube doesn't get me in trouble. So yeah, it's like it has something to do with something you were not expecting. And look at that. It says wedding rings. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So this has to, like I said, something about a ceremony, a party, an engagement. I don't know. Maybe a wedding anniversary. I don't know. But something to do with a party where you may get this news, this gossip, this tea. I don't feel like it's gossip though. It feels more like tea. Because I'm getting the emoji of like when people will put like captions on like social media of like something being said, and it's like the little tea emoji and like the little eyes, like the emoji of just the little eyes. And I'm also wanting to, I don't feel like I need the cards for this, but I'm also was curious, and I was going to ask, like, is this you getting into some kind of argument or fight with, like, maybe the people at being celebrated, or the people having, like, their party? I don't think so. No. Yeah, I don't know. This is just you going to a place and you get told some kind of information. Anything else, Spirit? Spiritual guides, ancestors, we're done? Yeah, we're done. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you guys got some clarity and or guidance from this pile, okay, whoever chose this pile. I don't know if I said that in pile 1, but yeah, saying it now. So yeah, that is going to be the messages, and yeah, bye.